understand that, so why are you trying to show us? So I jump in here, like, so I'm going to jump in for, look, nothing's happening, okay? I squat, and boo, baby, we're going to be in there. So I'll put a few torches over there because it's dark. This is it. It's like this all the time. And like I say, if you look at the mobs, let's just have a look at this one here. Look how many hearts it's got. Greetings, greetings, greetings. How are you all today? Good, I hope. Right, today's mod is called the Hunting Dimension mod. Should appear up there in a second. What it does, it gives you the ability in games to set yourself a new dimension where you can go into this dimension any time of day. It's always night time across there. Mobs are always spawning. Now, the mobs are a bit tougher in there to fight, but it saves you building your mob spawners, or you just want to get some loot, or you just think to yourself, oh, I could just do a few more bones for some bone meal. You ain't got to build your mob spawner, like I said. You can just nip across into this dimension, kill a few skeletons, which is not going to be easy. Or nip across there with your friends and have a big fight. It's 1.12.2. Really, really cool. Let's get into it and have a look, shall we? So, the first thing you're going to need to do, obviously, you're going to need to make the portal to get across there. So, how you make the portal is, the Hunted Dimension frame is like so. So it's any arrow surrounded by wood. Okay, don't have to be a special arrow, it could be any arrow surrounded by wood. You're going to get 4 of them. Now, once you've got enough of them, you need to build the shape of a portal like you would do normally. Okay, now, there's also this in it. There's also this creeping boss. Now, I understand it in a way, so I'm not going to go into much detail because I look like a wally. But if you want to craft it, you craft it with moss stone like that. If you know how to craft moss stone, it's like that. Okay, so it's normal cobblestone with a bit of vine. And then you surround it by leaves. Now, what this does is, when you click it on the ground that you're in, so I sneak right click here. So if I was to get a bit out, so it says plains at the moment. Okay, if I was to get a bit out here like that. So if I was to sneak and click, now it's set. If I look at this thing, it's set to void. So it sets this chunk to void. So you can go across in your haunting dimension and change what chunk you're standing in. I don't understand what benefits you'd have of that, to be honest with you. I suppose I don't know. But anyway, that's also in it. But we're looking at the hunting dimension itself, the frame itself, and how to get there. Right, so once you built your frame, anyway, probably explain that, probably Cheesecake's like, oh my god. Right, you don't do it with you can do it with flint and steel, but all you do is you simply click it with a weapon. Okay, then it's lit up. Then what you have to do is you have to jump in. Now, when you jump in, first of all, you can already hear the baddies in there. When you jump in the first time, nothing happens. So you have to jump in, okay, and then you have to do that, okay, when you're standing in the finger, and that'll send you across to the new dimension. So nip across into normal world. Obviously, this is a void world, and we'll have a look in there. Believe me, it's scary. See you in a second. Right, here we are in my new world. Now, like I said, the mobs over here are a bit stronger than normal ones. I think, you know, it's got about 3 or 4 more hearts than a normal zombie or normal skeleton house, so they're a bit harder to kill. But you know what I mean? It's a price to pay when you want to go to a new dimension. So this dimension, this world I'm in here is a roof forest, isn't it? Well, it says it's a plains. That's like a roof forest to me, that does. Let me just nip across here a second. Because I want to show you what the mossy stuff does as well. Are we in a roof forest now? Plain still. Perhaps it needs to go a bit deeper. Anyway, let's get across there and let's have a look, shall we? I know what you're saying. Cheesecake, you don't understand that, so why are you trying to show us? So I'm jumping here, like, so I'm going to jump in for, look, nothing's happening, okay? I squat, and boo, baby, we're going to be in there. So I'll put a few torches over there because it's dark. This is it. It's like this all the time. And like I say, if you look at the mobs, we'll just have a look at this one here. Look how many hearts it's got. And I think a normal one's got 10. I think it's got like 2 or 3 more hearts. So they're a bit tougher to kill. But it's a totally dark dimension all the time. Apart from obviously these few torches to put across there. There's a creeper. My god, you won't want to bump into him in the middle of the night, would you? You can hold a torch in your hand. If you put a torch in your hand, you've got dramatic lighting on. You know what I mean? You can light your way around it so you don't have to be too scared. But yeah, look how dark it is. Now this plane we're in here, if we have a look at this. So we're in a plains biome here. Now, if we get some of the moss, say we get the, let's have a look. Let's do something that's Savannah. Savannah, yeah, let's go Savannah, right? So say my other world, I've set it to Savannah. So let me do F3, so I'll show you. I'll show you what it's doing. So if we look at biome, it says plains. So if I go out this now and click here, right, it's been set to the thing here. So now if I press F3, Savannah. So it's not really changed to, I don't really understand it. We are. I mean, I suppose if you did it to mushroom biome, no mobs are spawn in a certain area because they can't spawn on that. If it thinks that yeah, if you think, I suppose, yeah, if it was like a mushroom biome, no mobs spawn on that what's name stuff, do they? So I suppose you could keep the mobs away from a certain area. I don't know. You have to have a look in that to yourself. Now, there's 2 things you need to get this to work, and I'll leave them both in the description below in the download for you. But like I said, come across here, you can get your mob drops. Get you on. It's permanently night time. I tell you what, just come across here with your friends and have a fight because look at it. It's dark. It's spooky. It's scary. Like I say, you can carry a torch around if you wanted to. I've not checked to see if there's any villagers in here. I've seen villagers, obviously zombie villagers. So I suppose, to be honest with you, it's just another version of your normal world in the dark. So I suppose there could be villagers across here. There could be stuff to find. There could be still dungeons. It says it reduces the amount of caves to increase the amount of spawning. So perhaps there won't be no dungeons. Perhaps she's getting all to talk about. But anyway, this is it. This is the Hunting Dimension, permanent dark. Come across here, get all your mob drops, everything you need. You don't got to wait now. You don't got to build one of them silly mob grinders that we'll build. They are good if you got the time, but if not, you can just jump in here, get some bones, jump back, bone meal them crops, get yourself some nice food, and away you go. And that's it. Download link in the description. Thank you very much for watching. You take care. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Me, I'm going to learn about this mossy cobble because I'm not too sure how it works. See you later. Bye.